If tan inverse of 2x plus tan inverse of 3x is equal to pi by 4, then x is equal to option A is 1 by 2, option B is 1 by 3, option C is 1 by 6, and option D is 1 by 10. Let us consider tan inverse of 2x plus tan inverse of 3x is equal to pi by 4, which is given. Now we can apply the formula tan inverse of x plus y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. So that is, we know that tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. So we will apply this formula here. This is x and this is y here. So tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy, that is tan inverse of 2x plus 3x by 1 minus 6x square, that is 3x into 2x is 6x square, which is equal to pi by 4. So 3x plus 2x is 5x here, and 1 minus 6x square as it is, which is equal to pi by 4. So now by definition of inverse trigonometric function, so tan inverse of x equals y means tan y equals x. Therefore 5x by 1 minus 6x square is equal to tan pi by 4. So tan pi by 4 is 1. Therefore we will equate these two. 5x by 1 minus 6x square is equal to 1. Therefore 5x is equal to 1 minus 6x square. So 6x square plus 5x minus 1 is equal to 0. So by factorization we get 6x minus 1 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. That implies x is equal to 1 by 6. By rejecting this negative value, that is 6x minus 1 is equal to 0, implies x equals 1 by 6, and x plus 1 is equal to 0 implies x is equal to minus 1. But we don't have negative value in the option. Also we need to check by substitution. Here in this case we need not substitute and check, as we have only positive values in the option. We have x is equal to 1 by 6 is the answer for this question. If tan inverse of 3 plus tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse of 8, then x is equal to, so that is we have to find the value of x satisfying this inverse trigonometric equations. So now tan inverse 3 plus tan inverse x equals tan inverse 8 is given. So let us consider this. Now tan inverse 8 minus tan inverse 3, that is take this tan inverse 3 to left hand side, you will get tan inverse 8 minus tan inverse 3 equals tan inverse x. So we have the formula tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y. Tan inverse of x, that is tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x minus y by 1 plus xy. So we will use this formula here. So therefore this becomes tan inverse of 8 minus 3 by 1 plus 8 into 3, that is 24, which is equal to tan inverse x. So we can eliminate tan inverse on both sides, so that you will get x is equal to 8 minus 3, 5 by 25. That is it's simplified here. 8 minus 3 is 5, 24 plus 1 is 25. Tan inverse of 5 by 25 equals tan inverse of x, which implies that x is equal to 1 by 5, which is in option C. Solution of tan inverse of 1 plus x plus tan inverse of 1 minus x equals pi by 2. Then x is equal to, see, that is the question is we need to find the value of x which satisfies this tan inverse of 1 plus x plus tan inverse of 1 minus x equals pi by 2. So as usual we have options 1, -1, 0 and 4. That is, we are having 4 options here. So let us consider this tan inverse of 1 plus x plus tan inverse of 1 minus x is equal to pi by 2. So we'll use the shortcut trick here. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse of y equals pi by 2. If tan inverse x plus tan inverse y equals pi by 2, then xy will be equal to 1. Here I have tan inverse of x, that is 1 plus x, y means 1 minus x is equal to pi by 2. Therefore 1 plus x into 1 minus x must be equal to 1 as per this shortcut formula. So that is xy is equal to 1. X is 1 plus x, y is 1 minus x. You can compare here. In place of x I have 1 plus x, in place of y I have 1 minus x. So 1 plus x into 1 minus x is equal to 1, which implies that this is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Therefore it is a square minus b square. That is 1 minus x square is equal to 1. So 1 is eliminated. So therefore x square is equal to 0 or x is equal to 0. So option C is the right answer for this question. So that is option C. I have 0 here. Sin inverse of minus 600 plus cot inverse of minus root 3 is equal to. So let us consider the given expression. As usual we have 4 options: pi by 6, pi by 3, pi by 4 and 7 pi by 6. So we cannot go by inspection. Here let us take this question: sin inverse of minus 600 plus cot inverse of minus root 3. Now sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. We know that sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. So therefore sin of minus 600 here, minus 600 will be equal to minus sin 600. So therefore sin of minus 600 is nothing but minus sin 600, and I have a property or formula as a cot of minus x, cot inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse of x. So here I have cot inverse of minus root 3. Cot inverse of minus root 3. In place of x I have root 3 here. So therefore sin inverse of minus 600 is sin inverse of minus 600. Cot inverse of minus x is pi minus cot inverse x, that is pi minus cot inverse of root 3. So now minus sin 600. Here sin inverse of minus x is minus sin inverse of x. So that is I have minus sin inverse of 600. But sin of 600 is nothing but sin of 360 plus 240. 360 plus 240 is nothing but sin 600. Pi minus cot inverse of root 3 is minus pi by 6 here. That is minus here. Cot inverse of root 3 means pi by 6. That is cot pi by 6 is equal to root 3. Now sin of 360 plus theta is actually it is sin 240. Sin of 360 plus theta is sin theta. So therefore I have minus sin inverse of sin 240 here. Sin of 360 plus theta is sin theta plus sin theta here, plus pi minus pi by 6. Pi minus pi by 6 here. Now I have this is plus here, minus sin inverse of sin of 240 plus pi minus pi by 6. Now sin 240 is nothing but sin of 180 plus 60, which will be minus sin 60 in fact. So let us see that here I have sine of, I will write down this formula for sine of 240. Sine of 240 is nothing but sine of 180 plus 60, which is equal to minus sine 60, because it is third quadrant. In third quadrant sine is negative, so therefore sine of 240 is equal to minus sine 60, but we have a minus sign here, so minus into minus it will be plus here, so it is sine inverse of sine 60 plus pi minus pi by 6. Sine inverse of sine 60 is 60, 60 is pi by 3, so I have pi by 3 plus pi minus pi by 6. Pi by 3 minus pi by 6 is pi by 6, so that is pi plus pi by 6. Pi plus pi by 6 is 7 pi by 6, or we can also simplify this as 6 pi minus pi is 5 pi by 6 plus pi by 3, so that is 6 is LCM, so you have 2 pi plus 5 pi, 7 pi by 6. So answer is option D for this question. Sine inverse of 3 by 5 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7 is equal to, option A is pi by 4, option B is pi by 2, option C is cos inverse of minus 4 by 5, and option D is pi. So let us consider what is given in the problem, that is sine inverse of 3 by 5 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7. Let us convert this ratio sine inverse of 3 by 5 to tan using the trigonometric ratios. So that is, I can draw a triangle like this. Let me mark this sine inverse of 3 by 5. So that is actually sine inverse of 3 by 5 is equal to, I can take it as theta. I will take this as theta or alpha. So now sine inverse of 3 by 5 means sine inverse of 3 by 5 is theta, sine theta is 3 by 5 means here I have 3 and hypotenuse is 5. So this will be 4 actually. 5 square minus 3 square, that is 25 minus 9, which will be 16. Root 16 is 4. So now tan theta is equal to, so from this triangle tan theta will be equal to 3 by 4, or theta equals tan inverse of 3 by 4. So therefore I have sine inverse of 3 by 5 is equal to tan inverse of 3 by 4 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7 as it is here. So now we can apply the formula tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y, x plus y here, divided by 1 minus xy, that is 3 into 1 3, 4 into 7 28. So 28 is LCM, so I have 3 plus 1 4, and here I have 28 minus 3. So sorry, here it is 7 3s are 21 plus 4 25 by 28, 28 minus 3 is 25, so 25 by 25 this becomes 1, so this ratio will be 1. So it is tan inverse of 1, which is nothing but pi by 4. So answer is option A here, tan inverse of pi by 4. Now sine inverse of 1 by root 5 plus cot inverse of root 3 is equal to, all these questions whatever we are discussing is from previous year question papers. So now let us take sine inverse of 1 by root 5, sine inverse of 1 by root 5. Let us convert this to tan. Let us see how it is. So if you take a triangle, let us consider a right angle triangle here. Let us take this as theta here. So when you take this as theta, so 1 by root 5 means you know that it is opposite by hypotenuse, that is 1 sine means opposite by hypotenuse, which will be root 5 here. So this side will be root 5 square is 5 minus 1, which will be 4 here, that is square root of 4 is 2 here. So now tan theta will be 1 by 2, or theta is tan inverse of 1 by 2. So that is why sin inverse of 1 by root 5 is equal to tan inverse of 1 by root 2. So tan inverse of 1 by root 2. Let me take the sin inverse of 1 by root 5 plus cot inverse of 3, which is the given expression first, and then let me substitute for the sin inverse of 1 by root 5, which is nothing but tan inverse of 1 by 2 we have seen here. Next, cot inverse 3 is nothing but tan inverse of 1 by 3. So tan inverse of 1 by 2 plus tan inverse of 1 by 3. We know that cot inverse x is tan inverse of 1 by x. That's why cot inverse 3 is tan inverse of 1 by root 3. Now let us apply the formula. Tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus x by. Here LCM is 6, so it is nothing but 3 plus 2, 5 by 6 here, and 6 minus 1 is also 5 by 6. So we got tan inverse of 1, which is equal to pi by 4. So here also answer is pi by 4 like previous question. Option D is the right answer. Cos of 2 sin inverse of 1 by 2. We have to evaluate this. Cos of 2 sin inverse of 1 by 2. Let us consider cos of 2 sin inverse of 1 by 2, a direct question based on the value. So sin inverse of 1 by 2 is nothing but pi by 6, that is 30 degrees. 2 cos of 2 into sin inverse of 1 by 2 is pi by 6. So 2 3s are 6, therefore I have cos pi by 3 after simplification. So cos pi by 3 is nothing but 1 by 2, that is cos 60 degrees 1 by 2. So answer is option D. A very simple, very simple question. Cos of 2 sin inverse of 1 by 2 will be equal to 1 by 2. If cos inverse x plus sin inverse x by 2 is equal to pi by 6, then x is equal to, it's given that cos inverse x plus sin inverse x by 2 is equal to pi by 6. Then what is the value of x? As usual I have 4 options. One is plus or minus root 3, option B is 1, and option C is 1 by root 2, and option D is 0. So let us go by the inspection in this problem. Suppose if we substitute the values given in the options in the left hand side, we should get the right hand side. That is the required answer. Here in the first option I have plus or minus root 3. First I will consider plus root 3. So then LHS becomes cos inverse of root 3 plus sin inverse of root 3 by 2. But clearly sin inverse of root 3 by 2 is pi by 3. Obviously cos inverse of root 3 is not a standard value, but we get the sum in the left hand side which will be greater than pi by 3 and not equal to pi by 6. This is not equal to pi by 6. So plus or minus root 3 is not the answer. So option A is ruled out. Next let us take x is equal to 1. When you take x is equal to 1, I have cos inverse of 1 plus sin inverse of 1 by 2. Cos inverse of 1 is 0. Cos inverse of 1 is 0. And sin inverse of 1 by 2 is pi by 6. So we get the right hand side as pi by 6 as given in the given expression. So therefore x equals 1 satisfies the given expression. Therefore option B is the right answer, and we need not check with option C and option D. Even if you check by substituting x equals 1 by root 2 and 0, right hand, you will not get the right hand side, that is you will not get pi by 6. So let us move to next question. If tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y plus tan inverse of z is equal to pi by 2, then xy plus yz plus zx is equal to, option A is 0, option B is x plus y plus z, and option C is xyz, and option D is 1. So you can observe the given problem. The given problem is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y plus tan inverse z is equal to pi by 2. So you can choose the values satisfying this given equation. I will take here x equals y equals 1 and z is equal to 0. When you take x is equal to 1, tan inverse of 1 is pi by 4. Y equals 1 means tan inverse of 1, this is also pi by 4. Pi by 4 plus pi by 4 is pi by 2. In the right hand side also I have pi by 2. So tan inverse of z must be 0. So I will take z is equal to 0. So this is my choice, and I have taken x equals y equals 1 and z is equal to 0, which satisfies the given equation. So when x equals y equals 1 and z is equal to 0 satisfying this equation, then I can find the value by substituting the values here. That is xy plus yz plus zx is equal to x into y is 1 into 1, y into z means 1 into 0, and z into x is 0 into 1. So that is 1 here, 0, and this is 0. So answer is 1 here. So option D is correct here, because if you substitute for x, y, z here, option C becomes 0. Option A is already 0, and when you give x equals y equals 1 and z equals 0 here, you will get 2 here. So here you will get the value 2. Here already I have 0, and here also you will get 0, but 1 is the right answer. Option D is the right answer. Four sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi. Then x is equal to, option A is 2, option B is 1 by 2, option C is 1 by 3, option D is 2 by 3. So let us consider what is given in the question. That is 4 sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi. That implies 4 sin inverse x is, we can write this 4 sin inverse x as 3 sin inverse x plus sin inverse of x. 4 sin inverse x can be written as 3 sin inverse x, 3 sin inverse of x plus sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x, which is equal to pi. But sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is pi by 2. So therefore given expression becomes 3 sin inverse x plus pi by 2, which is equal to pi. Hence I have 3 sin inverse x is equal to pi minus pi by 2 is pi by 2 again. So now sin inverse x is equal to pi by 6. So you carry this 3 to the right hand side, denominator of the right hand side, that is 3 into 2 6. Therefore sin inverse of x is equal to pi by 6. So x equals sin pi by 6, which is nothing but 1 by 2, that is sin 30 is 1 by 2, which is in option B. So you can look at this question. If 3 sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square minus 4 cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square plus 2 tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is equal to pi by 3, then x is equal to 1 by root 2, x is equal to 1 by root 3, x is equal to 2, or x is equal to 1 are the given options. We have sin inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is equal to sin inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square, which is equal to tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, which is nothing but 2 tan inverse of x. That is, these are all the formulas for 2 tan inverse x in terms of sine, cos and tan. So 2 tan inverse x is sine inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. 2 tan inverse x is cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. 2 tan inverse x is tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. These are all standard results. So now given expression becomes, that is, I will consider given expression first. 3 sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square minus 4 cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square plus 2 tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, which is equal to pi by 3. So now instead of sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, I will substitute 2 tan inverse x here. That is, I write sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square as 2 tan inverse x. Therefore I have 3 into 2 tan inverse x is 6 tan inverse x. 4 into 2 tan inverse x, like this. Cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. Therefore I have 4 into 2 tan inverse x is equal to 8 tan inverse x, and 2 into 2 tan inverse x, that is tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. Therefore 2 into 2 tan inverse x is 4 tan inverse x, which is equal to pi by 3. Therefore 6 plus 4 10, 10 minus 8 is 2 tan inverse x, which is equal to pi by 3, or tan inverse x is pi by 6 here. So 3 2s are 6 here, that is tan inverse x is pi by 6. That implies x is equal to 1 by root 3. X equals tan pi by 6. Tan pi by 6 is nothing but 1 by root 3. That is, option B is the right answer for this question. The value of cos inverse of minus 1 minus sin inverse of minus 1 is, I have to find the value of cos inverse of minus 1 minus sin inverse of minus 1. Option A is pi by 2, option B is pi, option C is minus 3 pi by 2, and option D is 3 pi by 2. So we'll consider this. You know that cos inverse of minus x is pi minus cos inverse of x. We have cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. So therefore cos inverse of minus 1 is pi minus cos inverse of 1, minus of minus plus sin inverse of minus 1 is plus sin inverse 1. So that is, I have sin inverse of 1 here, sin inverse of 1. So which will be equal to, actually this is plus here, pi minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 here. So that is pi minus cos inverse of 1 is, you know that cos 0 is 1, cos 0 is 1, minus of minus plus sin inverse of 1 is pi by 2. So that is 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 is the required answer. So there is a typing error here, so let us ignore this. Let me repeat. Cos inverse of minus 1 is pi minus cos inverse of 1 plus, because minus of sin inverse of minus 1 is plus sin inverse of 1. So pi minus 0 here, cos inverse of 1 is 0, plus sin inverse of 1 is pi by 2. So pi plus pi by 2 is 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 is the required answer. Next, the value of tan of cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus tan inverse of 2 by 3 is equal to, option A is 17 by 6, option B is 6 by 17, option C is 16 by 7, and option D is 7 by 6. Let us consider tan of cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus tan inverse of 2 by 3. The value of tan of cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus tan inverse of 2 by 3 is 17 by 16, 17 by 6, 6 by 17, 16 by 7 and 7 by 6. Tan of cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus tan inverse of 2 by 3 is the given expression. Let us convert this cos inverse of 4 by 5 to tan. So that is, I will write a right angle triangle first. Let us take this as theta, and cos inverse of 4 by 5 means adjacent by hypotenuse. So 5 square minus 4 square, that is 25. 5 minus 16 is 9 and square root of 9 is 3 here. Now cos inverse of 4 by 5 is nothing but tan inverse of 3 by 4. So instead of cos inverse of 4 by 5, we can write tan inverse of 3 by 4 plus tan inverse of 2 by 3 as it is here. Now we can apply the formula tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. That is 3 3s are 9 plus 4 2s are 8 here. 12 is LCM. Here also 12 is LCM. 12 minus 6 here. So 9 plus 8 is 17 and 12 minus 6 is 6 here. So tan of tan inverse of x is x. Therefore tan of tan inverse of 17 by 6 is nothing but 17 by 6. So therefore option A is the right answer. If sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z is equal to 3 pi by 2, then x to the power of 100 plus y to the power of 100 plus z to the power of 100 minus x to the power of 101 plus y to the power of 101 plus z to the power of 101 is equal to find the value of this expression, let me consider sin inverse of x plus sin inverse of y plus sin inverse of z is equal to 3 pi by 2. We know that the value of maximum value of x, y and z is pi by 2. So therefore x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 1 is the only value which satisfies this expression sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z is equal to 3 pi by 2. Now the given expression, that is required expression, not given expression, therefore I can take it as required expression is equal to, let us substitute for x, y, z as 1 and 1 and 1. So that is 1 to the power of 100, 1 to the power of 100, 1 to the power of 100 minus of 1 to the power of 101, 1 to the power of 101, 1 to the power of 101. That is 3 minus 3, which is equal to 0. That is option B is the right answer. Next, sin of tan inverse of 1 minus x square by 2x plus cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square is equal to, option A is 1 by 2, option B is 0, option C is 1 by 3 and option D is 1. Now sin of tan inverse of 1 minus x square by 2x plus cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square is equal to, see, this is the given expression for which we need to find the value. Now we can write this tan inverse of x as cot inverse of 1 by x. Therefore I will take the reciprocal of 1 minus x square by 2x, so that tan inverse becomes cot inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. So that is sin of cot inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, and we know that cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square is nothing but 2 tan inverse of x. Now cot inverse of x is pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x. See, we know that first thing here, cos inverse of 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square is equal to 2 tan inverse x, that is 2 tan inverse x here. And we also know that cot inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse of x. So here cot inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square, that is here cot inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is pi by 2 minus tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square plus 2 tan inverse x. So now this is nothing but sin of pi by 2. Tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is nothing but 2 tan inverse x. This is the expansion of 2 tan inverse x. Standard result, 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. So therefore sin of pi by 2 minus 2 tan inverse x plus 2 tan inverse x. 2 tan inverse x is eliminated. We have opposite signs here, minus and plus. Therefore we got sin pi by 2, which is equal to 1. So answer is D for this question. Next, if tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x is equal to 2 pi by 3, then x is equal to option A is 3, option B is root 3, option C is root 2, and option D is root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. Now tan inverse x plus 2 cot inverse x is equal to 2 pi by 3 is given. Now let us write this 2 cot inverse x as cot inverse x plus cot inverse x. So that is, you can observe here, tan inverse of, this implies tan inverse of x plus, we will write this as tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x plus cot inverse of x. I am writing this 2 cot inverse x as cot inverse x plus cot inverse x, which is equal to 2 pi by 3. But tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x is nothing but pi by 2. So we will write this as pi by 2 plus cot inverse x here, which is equal to 2 pi by 3. Therefore cot inverse x is equal to 2 pi by 3 minus pi by 2. That is 120 minus 90 is 30 degrees, which will be pi by 6 here. So cot inverse of x is equal to pi by 6 implies x is equal to root 3. That is cot inverse of x is 30 degrees, means x is equal to cot 30, which is equal to root 3. That is option B is the right answer. Next, if tan inverse of x plus 1 by x minus 1 plus tan inverse of x minus 1 by x is equal to tan inverse of minus 7, then x is equal to, so that is we have to find the value of x, given that tan inverse of x plus 1 by x minus 1 plus tan inverse of x minus 1 by x. Option A is minus 2, option B is 0, option C is 2, option D is 1. So we will consider tan inverse of x plus 1 by x minus 1 plus tan inverse of x minus 1 by x, which is equal to tan inverse of minus 7. In the left hand side, I will apply the formula for tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y, which is tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. So this is x and this is y here. I have x plus y by 1 minus x into y. So we will take the LCM. Before that we can eliminate tan inverse on both sides. so that I have x plus 1 by x minus 1 plus x minus 1 by x by 1 minus x plus 1 by x minus 1 into x minus 1 by x is equal to minus 7. So we know that x minus 1 into x is LCM. So take LCM. Then after taking LCM, both in numerator and in the denominator, x into x minus 1 will be eliminated. I have x into x square plus x, and here I have x minus 1 into x minus 1, which is x minus 1 whole square, which is nothing but x square plus 1 minus 2x. Here I have x square minus x minus of x plus 1 into x minus 1 is x square minus 1, which is minus x square plus 1. So that is I can write here. When we take LCM and simplify this, I have x square plus x minus x minus 1 whole square plus x plus 1 into x is x square plus x plus x square minus 1 in the numerator, and this x minus 1 x minus x 1 into x after taking LCM will be cancelled. Here that is I have x square minus x minus of x plus 1 into x minus 1 is minus x square plus 1, which is equal to minus 7. So we can see this in the next slide. That is x square plus x square minus 2x plus 1 by x square minus x square plus 1. Here x square is eliminated. I am left with 1 minus x, and x square plus x square is 2x square here. X minus 2x is minus x plus 1, which is equal to minus 7. So that is 2x square minus x plus 1, that is numerator here, which is equal to minus 7 into minus x is plus 7x minus 7. So 2x square minus 8x, 1 minus of minus 7 is plus 8 is equal to 0. So take 2 as common factor, so you get x square minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. This is nothing but x minus 2 whole square, which is equal to 0, which implies x is equal to 2, which implies that x is equal to 2. So you can look at the option C is the right answer. I have 2 in the option C, therefore answer is option C. Here we got x is equal to 2. So this is algebraic simplification. Next, if cos inverse of root p plus cos inverse of root of 1 minus p plus cos inverse of root of 1 minus q is equal to 3 pi by 4, then the value of q is 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. So now let us consider the given expression, that is cos inverse of root p plus cos inverse of root of 1 minus p plus cos inverse of root of 1 minus q is equal to 3 pi by 4. That is, let us put p is equal to 0. We'll put p is equal to 0. Therefore, this first term becomes cos inverse of 0 plus when p is 0, this is cos inverse of root 1, that is cos inverse of 1, and I have cos inverse of root of 1 minus q, which is equal to 3 pi by 4. Cos inverse of 0, we know that cos pi by 2 is 0, therefore cos inverse of 0 means it is pi by 2. Cos inverse of 1 means it is 0, and cos inverse of 1 minus q here, which is equal to 3 pi by 4. Now cos inverse of 1 minus q you can keep as it is. 3 pi by 4 minus pi by 2. You can take this pi by 2 to right hand side. So now 3 pi by 4 means 135 minus 90, which is 45, that is nothing but pi by 4. 3 pi by 4 means it is 135 degrees minus 90 degrees, which will be 45 degrees. So 45 degrees means it is pi by 4. So we are taking this as 45 pi by 4. Now let us apply the definition of inverse trigonometry. So therefore cos inverse of root of 1 minus q equals pi by 4 means root of 1 minus q is equal to cos pi by 4. Cos pi by 4 is nothing but 1 by root 2. Therefore root of 1 minus q is equal to 1 by 2, 1 by root 2. So we'll square on both sides. Therefore on the left hand side I will get 1 minus q, on the right hand side I will get 1 by 2. That implies q is equal to 1 minus half. So take this half to left hand side and minus q to right hand side. So you get q equals 1 minus half, which is equal to half, which is in option C again. So that is the value of q is 1 by 2. The value of sine of 1 by 2 into cos inverse of 4 by 5. I have to find the value of sine of 1 by 2 into cos inverse of 4 by 5. We know that this cos inverse of 4 by 5 is not a standard value. So actually this is sine square here. It's not typed. It is sine square 1 by 2 cos inverse of 4 by 5. So I will consider sine square 1 by 2. I think I have to find the value of sine of 1 by 2 cos inverse of 4 by 5. Okay. So this is sine of 1 by 2 cos inverse of 4 by 5. I am considering the square of this, that is I am considering sine square 1 by 2 cos inverse of 4 by 5. So this is because we have the formula for sine square x. We have the formula for sine square x in terms of cos square as 1 sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2. 1 minus cos sine square theta sine square. If you have sine square x here in the left hand side, I have sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x. But sine square x by 2 is 1 minus cos x by 2. Sine square x by 2 is equal to 1 minus cos x by 2. So therefore I have sine square, here I have cos inverse of 4 by 5 is theta, means sine square theta by 2, or if this is x, I have sine square x by 2, which is nothing but 1 minus cos x whole divided by 2. So therefore I have 1 by 2 into 1 minus cos theta. Theta is cos inverse of 4 by 5, that is x, cos of cos inverse of 4 by 5. Cos of cos inverse of 4 by 5 is 4 by 5. Therefore I have 1 by 2 into 1 minus 4 by 5. That is 5 minus 4 is 1 by 5 into 1 by 2, which is 1 by 2. 1 by 10. So therefore when you take the square root here, sine square 1 by 2 cos inverse of 4 by 5 is 1 by 10. So when you take square root, I have sine of 1 by 2 into cos inverse of minus 4 by 5 is nothing but 1 by root 10. 1 by root 10 is in option B. Option B is the right answer. That is 1 by root 10. If cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse of z is equal to 3 pi, then xy plus yz plus zx is equal to. So we have solved a similar problem like this. Option A I have 1, option B as 0, and option C as minus 3, and option D as 3 here. So now cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z is equal to 3 pi implies x equals y equals z is equal to minus 1. This is because the maximum value of this cos inverse x is pi, and maximum value of cos inverse y is pi, and cos inverse of z is also pi, because x might be minus 1. That is if cos inverse of x is equal to pi means x must be equal to minus 1. So that is when x equals minus 1, y equals minus 1, z equals minus 1, then this value or this expression is valid. So therefore I am taking x equals y equals z equals minus 1. So now consider this xy plus yz plus zx, which is equal to minus 1 into minus 1 plus minus 1 into minus 1 plus minus 1 into minus 1, which is 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3. That is option D is the right answer. The value of this problem is repeated. Now if sine inverse of x by 5 plus cosecant inverse of 5 by 4 is equal to pi by 2, then x is equal to sine inverse of x by 5 plus cosecant inverse of 5 by 4 is equal to pi by 2 is the given expression. I have to find the value of x. Options are 1, 4, 3 and 5. So now we can write this cosecant inverse of 5 by 4 as sine inverse of 4 by 5, because you know that sine and cosecant are reciprocals, and cosecant inverse of x is equal to sine inverse of 1 by x. So I have cosecant inverse of x is equal to sine inverse of 1 by x. So therefore cosecant inverse of 5 by 4 can be written as sine inverse of 4 by 5. So and also I have a formula or a shortcut as if sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is equal to pi by 2. So let us not confuse with sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is equal to pi by 2. This is different. Sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is equal to pi by 2 means x square plus y square is equal to 1. So this is true when sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is equal to pi by 2. So here I have sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y as pi by 2, where x is x by 5 and y is 4 by 5. Therefore x square plus y square is equal to 1. That is x by 5 whole square plus 4 by 5 whole square is equal to 1. So x square here multiply by 25. So that is 5 square is LCM. So that is I have x square plus 4 square, that is 16 is equal to 25. Or x square is equal to 9 or x is equal to 3. That is option C is the right answer. So this is a standard result. If cos inverse P plus cos inverse Q plus cos inverse R is equal to pi, then P square plus Q square plus R square plus 2PQR is equal to. So actually we have to remember this. Answer is 1. This is a standard result, and it's better to remember this. So anyhow I explain the proof for this. Cos inverse P plus cos inverse Q plus cos inverse R is equal to pi. That implies cos inverse P plus cos inverse Q is equal to pi minus cos inverse R. Take this cos inverse R to right hand side. So you get pi minus cos inverse R. Now I have cos inverse x plus cos inverse y is equal to cos inverse of xy into root of 1 minus x square into root of 1 minus y square, which is equal to pi minus cos inverse of R. So let us apply the definition. Take this cos inverse to right hand side, so that I have cos of pi minus cos inverse of R. By definition of inverse trigonometric function, I have cos inverse of x is equal to y means x is equal to cos y. Similarly I have pq minus root of 1 minus p square into 1 minus q square is equal to cos of pi minus cos inverse of R. This is in the form of cos of 180 minus theta. Cos of 180 minus theta is minus cos theta, that is minus cos of cos inverse of R. Minus cos of cos inverse of R. Cos of cos inverse of R is R. Therefore I have minus R here. Now PQ minus of root of 1 minus p square into root of 1 minus q square is equal to minus R means root of 1 minus p square into root of 1 minus q square is equal to PQ plus R. So we'll square on both sides. I have 1 minus p square into 1 minus q square is equal to a plus b whole square here, that is p square q square plus r square plus 2PQR. Now we will multiply this 1 into 1, 1 minus q square, p square and minus p into plus minus p square into minus q square is p square q square. Here it is eliminated. let us take this q square and p square to right hand side. So you get the required value, p square plus q square plus r square plus 2pqr is equal to 1. So answer is 1. So we can remember this result. So just I have explained the proof for this standard result. The solution of sin inverse of x minus sin inverse of 2x is equal to minus or plus pi by 3 is. The solution of sin inverse x minus sin inverse 2x is equal to minus or plus pi by 3. So let us go by inspection. I will not check with all the options. You can do it leisurely. By inspection, x is equal to plus or minus 1 by 2 is the answer, because when I give x is equal to plus 1 by 2 here, sin inverse of 1 by 2, sin inverse of 2 into 1 by 2, that is left hand side becomes sin inverse 1 by 2 minus sin inverse of 2 into 1 by 2 when you substitute for x is equal to 1 by 2. Sin inverse of 1 by 2 is pi by 6, and sin inverse of 1, that is 2 is eliminated here. Sin inverse of 1 is pi by 2. Pi by 6 minus pi by 2, that is 30 minus 90 is minus 60, which is minus pi by 3. See, you got it. See, when x is equal to plus of, it is minus pi by 3. We got this minus pi by 3. That is when x is equal to minus of, that is sin inverse of minus sin inverse of 2 into minus of, that is this is minus pi by 6, and this is 2 cancels here. Sin inverse of minus x is minus sin inverse x, therefore it is plus pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus pi by 6, that is 90 minus 30 is 60, that is plus 60, which is pi by 3. That is sin inverse x minus sin inverse of 2x is equal to plus pi by 3. So therefore by inspection we can conclude that answer is B. So you can check leisurely, that is when you put plus root 3 by 2 here, you will not get minus or plus pi by 3 in the right hand side. Similarly, plus or minus 1 by 3 or plus or minus 1 by 4 for x will not give us minus or plus pi by 3. The only value which satisfies this given expression is option B, the value in the option B. So therefore answer is B. If tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to pi by 4, then x plus y plus xy is equal to 1, x plus y minus xy is equal to 1, x plus y plus xy is equal to minus 1, and x plus y minus xy is equal to minus 1. So let us consider the given expression tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to pi by 4. That implies tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy is pi by 4. We are applying the formula for this. Tan inverse of x plus y, tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy, which is equal to pi by 4. So that implies x plus y by 1 minus xy is equal to tan pi by 4, which is 1. Therefore x plus y is equal to 1 minus xy, that is x plus y by 1 minus xy is equal to 1 means x plus y is equal to 1 into 1 minus xy is 1 minus xy, or x plus y, you take this to left hand side, that is x plus y plus xy is equal to 1. X plus y plus xy is equal to 1 is in option A. So therefore option A is correct. Thank you. We will continue in the next video. We will continue and we will discuss more questions on inverse trigonometry in the next video. Thank you.